Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 24th. I get all mixed up on what the day is. You probably are too. But I want to say good morning, and I'm glad you're here. That means you've clicked in, you've checked in with me. Some things I want to go over today. I wanted to make sure that you answer my question every day that you see when there. Today's question is, what is your favorite color? And in honor of that, I wore my Elizabeth Shelton shirt, my tie-dye earrings. I love tie-dye, but my favorite color is red. So type your favorite color in so that way I can know that you've gotten into my Google Classroom. So I want you to do that. Every day, I want you to do your daily language review. We've been doing this all year, so you know about that. Parents, what we're really doing is checking for capitalization and punctuation. And after we make the editing marks, after they do that, they need to rewrite the sentence on there and put it in the correct way, the way it should be. So please help them out with doing that. So we're going to go over that today, and we do this in class, and hopefully this will work out. I happen to have this wonderful whiteboard that Mrs. Denton gave me. So the first question for Monday was, this summer we is going to Camp Illahee in the Appalachian Mountains. Illahee is the name of the camp. Camp Illahee is the name. So what we should do is we should put capitalize the T because it's the beginning of the sentence. Camp Illahee is a proper noun. It's a name like Elizabeth Shelton School. So we would capitalize C and I. They've already capitalized the name of the mountain range, but mountains is part of that. They're trying to trick us on this one. So you should capitalize mountains. And then you should have a period at the end. We either put a period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. We put that mark there and we put it in a circle. So let's read it over again. This summer we is going to Camp Illahee in the Appalachian Mountains. So our capitalizations are great, but you know what? Something sounds funny. We is going. No, we know that it's not is. It should be are. So this summer we are going to Camp Illahee in the Appalachian Mountains. All right, so that's the first one, number 1 from Monday. Number 2, Frank, Ann, and Robert are going to see the movie at 4:45. This is what we call a list. We have a list of 3 names. We know that names should be capitalized, so plus it's the first word in the sentence. Frank, Ann, and Robert. Now we need to put a comma after Frank. Parents, we go back and forth whether we need a comma here or not. Old school, sometimes it changes. I'll accept it with or without a comma. So Frank, Ann, and Robert are going to see the movie at 4:45 p.m. or 4:45. Remember, we need to have those 2 dots in there that we call a colon. And at the end, we need to have a period. So Frank, Ann, and Robert are going to see the movie at 4:45 p.m. Let's look at number 3. Which word has 2 syllables? And you have to circle the words. If we want to figure out syllables, we can clap our hands like the word lipstick, lipstick. I clapped 2 times, so lipstick would be one that I would circle. Interested, interested. 4 claps, don't circle it. Alligator, 4 claps, don't circle it. Forget, 2, circle it. So you should have circled lipstick and forget. Number 4, none, number, ooh, that sounds like 2, circle it. Catcher, that's 2, circle it. Batter, like a baseball batter, that's 2, circle it. So you should have circled number, catcher, and batter. And question number 5, use the context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded word below. Now the bolded word here is hovered. Hovered. The hummingbird hovered above the flower. So the context clues are talking about are what are other words in that sentence that help me to use my schema and my knowledge and understand what's going on. Well, I know the bird is above the flower, above. So I know the word, the hummingbird hovered above the flower, meaning it stayed over a flower. And I know hummingbirds, they don't just move around all over. They seem to hover over or stay over a flower. So hovered would mean stay over or stay above. All right, that's all it is for Monday. I want you to do Tuesday. So let's look at it quickly. Is it fact or fantasy? Is it real or fiction? Her car has a flat tire. Fill that in. Number 2, the car sprouted wings and flew away. What is that? One of my favorite movies, if you could watch it on demand or Netflix, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Great movie. That reminded me of it. Number 3, Hobie has a cat. The cat's name is Elvis. It says combine these 2 sentences and make them one and rewrite it there, please. Number 4 and 5, correct the sentences like we do on the board. Please tell me your phone number. I will call you tonight. We want that to be one sentence. And number 5, Mr. Thomas and Mr. Smythe will visit the museum tomorrow. So I see some names in there. So make your corrections on that, please. So that's our daily review. Do this every day. Quick and easy. You'll see the assignment that I gave you was to write about what you've been doing in this week, during this past week. I mean, going back to when our last day of school was on a Thursday. We had some problems getting into Google Classrooms, me setting it up. So we're continuing that. I want you to write some good detailed paragraphs. We've been practicing that. I don't just want to see 3 sentences. You're going to do it on your Google Doc and share it back to me. I believe you have to click turn in. Click turn in and click share, and we'll see if that comes back to me. Hopefully we're not all working on the same document too. You each have your own. So I want you to go over that. Tell me some things you've been doing. If you told me you did something out in the yard, tell me who you went out in the yard with. That's one detail. What it is that you did. How did it look? Or was it fun? Did you play a game? Tell me about it. I want 3 details about each of those, right? I want you to make sure you use your editing and revising checklist, right? Did you use capital letters at the beginning of your sentences? Capital letters at the beginning of proper nouns? Did you use punctuation at the end of the sentence? And did you use correct spelling? You also have your portable word wall in your folder. This has a lot of common words. You may have a dictionary at home. You may be able to ask mom or dad, but I want you to try on your own first too. Okay. This is due on Thursday. Okay. So today's Tuesday, you've got 2 days to do this. So I want it to be good. We've been working on our editing and revising of our sentences and making sure that words are spelled correctly and things are going good. Sometimes we make careless mistakes, so let's please go back and look at that and make sure that we're doing a good job on it. I hope you have a great day. It's nice to see the sun out. I'm in my dining room. I have so much light that comes in my big window. Yesterday I enjoyed watching the snow. I'm glad it was just a little bit of snow and it went away. And when I look out into my woods, I see that the trees or the brush is starting to turn green already, and that's a sign of spring. And I hope to get outside today and do some walking up in the street, working on healing my knee, so I have to take it easy. But if you have any questions, you can put your question right in under your comment, or mom and dad, you can email me at doppel@sheltonpublicschools.org. Guys, I think you know my name is Debbie or Deborah, so when you see things come through on that, it's Deborah Oppel. That would be me. So let's make this work. This is our first full day trying to get this going. All right. Have a great day.